We are here. It is time. It's the Monday after pre-release. I got everything all set up on, I believe it was Saturday morning, one of the longest days I've had in a long time. I cracked open all of my boxes of Jump to Lightspeed that I had set for opening, which was 4, plus I opened 1 Carbonite box. The experience for both of those was very interesting. In this video, you'll see my 4 boxes all together in one video. I know I normally do a case and I break it up into 2 videos. I tried to run these as quickly as possible because most people know all the stuff, plus my box opening videos are generally pretty late in the cycle. Everybody's already done all their stuff on the Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. But 4 boxes in this video we're cracking open. We've got lots of fun and cool stuff. So stick around. We've got cool stuff to open, amazing cards to check out. Let's get right into this first box. So we are here with box number 1. We have a bunch of these ready to go. We're not going to do the normal thing where I go through every card in the first box. We're looking for just the hits in these. So we're going to pop this guy open, starting off with all of these lovely R2 packs. Let's put a Poe pack on top. So let's just get right into this. First pack, not doing any showcase checks or anything like that. We just need to get going. So we do have ourselves Luke. I need to set aside tokens. Yeah, X-Wing and TIE Fighter tokens. So I have a Hopeful Volunteer. Excellent. So we've got a TIE Dagger Vanguard, which is pretty cool. I'm not going to sleeve anything unless it's a legendary, a foil legendary, or a hyper foil. Moving on, we have, let's see, uncommon Jam Communications, and then we have a Swarming Vulture Droid. Getting 15 of these in the same treatment is going to be tough. So let me stick that there. I want to bring extra tokens with me for the ships just in case for the pre-release. We got another Luke Skywalker. I'm just going to stick that here. We have the Nadiri Dockyards, which is pretty cool. Our next hyperspace is a hyperspace Prepare for Takeoff, which is fantastico. Determined Recruit, First Order. Is that a common? Yeah. First Order. Here we go. We've got Cassian Andor as our rare. And then we have a Bunker Defender as our foil. Like I said, just trying to get through these as quickly as possible. So we've got a Lando. I believe he's a rare. Yeah, he's a rare. We've got a Feed Palace, which is pretty cool, with an experience token on the other side. I'll set that here. Moving through this, Prototype TIE Advanced is kind of interesting. All wings report in. Mandalorian, that's pretty good. Red Leader, needed that. Super Heavy Ion Cannon and a foil Blue Leader. Nice. Happy with that. So I understand why they did what they did with the tokens, but I think they needed to make the X-Wings and the TIE Fighters more common than the experience and the shields. We got a Rio Durant. We got a shield generator with an X-Wing on the other side. We take those. So again, just moving through these, there's a Hopeful Volunteer. That's handy. First Order TIE Fighter, Von Reg's TIE Fighter. We got an Astromech. We've got a Corporate Defense Shuttle. Put them on punch cards. That actually would have been interesting. Relentless Fire Spray, and then a foil Zygerian Starhopper, one of the premier yellow indirect damage dealers, because all you got to do is just ram it into another ship. We have a Hyperspace Major Von Reg. We take those. I already have one of him, unfortunately. We've got a Hyperspace Theed Palace with a Hyperspace TIE Fighter. Heck yeah. Dagger Squadron. We've got a Hyperspace Black Squadron Scout Wing. You think you're yellow or Red Vader? I've heard a lot of people doing really good with Red Vader in pre-release. It'll be interesting to see what ends up happening. Phoenix Squadron A-Wing, need a couple of those. Poe Dameron needed that. We've got a General Draven. I was kind of excited for this character, but realizing that X-Wing tokens don't seem to be doing a whole lot, not really huge for me. And we have a foil Interceptor Ace. No legendaries yet. Big Sag. Got ourselves my first Captain Phasma. I will actually set her aside. We have a Masasi Temple. So this is actually probably going to be my base for Wedge. Or no, I'm using Thermal Oscillator as my base for Wedge. We have an X-Wing token. TIE Bomber, that's good. I like the Jedi Light Cruiser. Red Squadron, X-Wing, Chimera, Dorian Gunship. All right. Ask and we shall receive. Our first legendary is the Ghost. Need 2 more of those. And then we have a foil Shuttle Tidarium starter card. The fact that this set is the first set where we get foil starter cards is pretty cool. It also means we can get hyperfoil versions of those cards. But Ghost, first good hit. Very happy with that. Moving on, we have ourselves Wedge Antilles. I managed to already get one of those, which is good. We have a Mos Eisley. The art on this, I think, is very good, but it's also one of those things where it's like, it kind of just looks like rubble. This actually looks exactly the way that I remember it from Star Wars Galaxies, but at the same time, it's also kind of indistinct, right? I'm not saying it's bad. It's great. It's just a weird phenomenon. And then we have a shield on the other side. So next we have a Special Forces TIE Fighter in hyperspace. I also like the fact that they can end up being in draft. I think that's pretty cool. TLT for you X-Wing players. We have Gold Leader. We have a Jump to Light Speed Rare. And then our Hyper Foil is a TIE Bomber. This in hyperspace already looks good, but the Hyper Foil, that's kind of incredible. I love that. So we're going to stick that. We'll just keep Phasma in this pile until I get a hyperspace version. It'd be cool on a big scale. Yeah. We have a Darth Vader. I might try to see if I can play Darth Vader today. Who knows? A City in the Clouds with a TIE Fighter on the back. I love this. We had the Administrator Tower in set 1, but in set 4 we get a big portion of Bespin itself, which is cool. Cloud City, technically. So, TIE Carrier, Indoctrinated Conscript, supporting ETA 2. Apology accepted. Decimator of Dissidents. Love this. The VT-49 Decimator is a very cool ship. If you're familiar with X-Wing, you know what it is. If you're familiar with Star Wars Galaxies, you know what it is. It's a gunboat. Then we have They Hate That Ship. I'm actually very happy to get this. I need 2 more of those. Very good card. And then we have a foil Shuttle ST-149. It's not as bad as I thought it was because you can transfer its own shield token, but I still don't think it's that good. Admiral Snack Bar. We have another Nadiri Dockyards, this time with a shield token on the back. Scrolling through, we have another Swarming TIE. I should count how many Swarming TIEs I get per box. We have an Iden Versio here, everybody's favorite pilot. And then we have a Hyperfoil General Hux, like that. We take those. That's good for the Phasma deck. And honestly, it's actually good for Von Reg too, because if you're running a lot of the First Order ships, you're in. We got a Rose. We have a Resistance Headquarters on Dakar. That's got an X-Wing token on the back. Yes. Clone Pilots. Rebellious Hammerhead. Frisk. You're all clear, kid. I hear a lot of good things about this. We have a Hyperspace Director Krennic. Great art there. We have It's a Trap. And then we have a Foil Determined Recruit. Next up, we have a Hyperspace Rose Tico, which is cool. We have a Chopper base. They reprinted a base. That's interesting. It's got a TIE Fighter on the back. We have here Out the Airlock, another control card we didn't need, but we do get it in hyperspace. Resupply Carrier, we take those. Dengar, decent pilot. We got a black one, need 2 more of those. That's pretty good, happy to have that. And then we have a Foil Scouting Headhunter, Z95, Fringe, unfortunately, not... I mean, it's an interesting keyword, but or excuse me, trait, but it's not the best trait. Grand Admiral Thrawn. We have a shield generator complex, which has an experience token on the back. I do like Fireball on the tokens here. I need to watch and finish Star Wars Resistance. That might be something I try to do over the next couple of weeks. We have Wingman Black 2. We have a Pantoran Starship Thief. This is a much better version of Traitorous. And then we have a Foil Jump to Light Speed. Very nice. Halfway through the first box, cracking open, we have another Rio Durant. We have a Masasi Temple with a TIE Fighter on the back. Gotta love it. Do a barrel roll. Moving through, we got a Mist Hunter, a Cham Syndulla. Here we go, Lake Country. I'm debating this specific card for Hera, because Hera doesn't actually need a backup base, and having that extra 4 health, you're not running, we got a Fly Casual, you're not going to be running, what's it called, ECL, because there are opportunities for ECL to work in Hera, but I think that losing the extra 5 base health and not really using any of the double green cards means that ECL isn't the best option for Hera anymore, and I think Lake Country is. So we're going to go ahead and set that in this same pile. I need a Thermal Oscillator for Wedge, because I think that's actually one of the best ways to play him. I wasn't very high on that card, but I am now. We got a Asajj Ventress. We've got another Chopper base with an experience token on the back. Another TIE Bomber. First Order TIE Fighter. We got a, ooh, here we go. Hyperspace Legendary, the Invincible. Still not completely sold on this card, but I would actually very much like to try it in General Grievous. Then we have an Admiral Yularen. This is also a very interesting card in combination with Hera and the Ghost, but you need to actually be running blue in order for that to work. And then we have an X-34 land speeder. So there we go, like the Invincible. I think the design of the ship is actually quite cool. We got a hyperspace Luke Skywalker. Somebody did their own showcase art for Luke Skywalker on the Star Wars subreddit, Star Wars Unlimited subreddit, which features art from the Rogue Squadron game. I think that's very cool. The design of that was very neat. I upvoted that post. So, all wings report in hyperspace. Art on this is quite good, showcasing Gold Leader, and then it looks like we've got Green Squadron, Blue Squadron, and Red Squadron all in there, which is very nice. Moving through, we got Captain Phasma, that's good. Stay on Target, also good. Unity of Purpose, this is a legendary, and then we have a landing shuttle. So Unity of Purpose actually has a great piece of art. It's from one of the best moments on in The Rise of Skywalker. You have all the little ships in there, and there's the Shadowcaster. There's, I think that's a U-Wing. Unfortunately, the Ghost is not in here because it's just off panel, but there's Poe's X-Wing, which is pretty cool. That's a legendary. It's not particularly a good legendary, but the art's good. What's up, El Pollo? We're just doing a pack opening stream, so that way we can get as much of this stuff done before my pre-release today. Major Von Reg. Nadiri Dockyards with an X-Wing on the back. We take those. Sith Trooper, Red Squadron Y-Wing, needed those. Needed three of those total. Leia Organa, I needed another one of those. General Hux, that's pretty good. We got the Data Vault. This is a base. So what's up, Jay Miller? Happy to have you. And then we have an Occupier Siege Tank in Hyper Foil. 5 cost, 5/4, red card with grit. Easy peasy. So I hope everybody's having a fantastic day today, because it's a good day. Today is a good day. We've got Resistance Headquarters with a shield on it. Next, we have a Hyperspace Punch It. Attack with a vehicle, it gets +2/+0 for this attack. Very good for those yellow vehicle decks. Rio loves it. Got an R2, needed that. We've got the Colossus, so there's that. And then we have a foil TIE Bomber. So you gotta love it. We got an Akbar, Snack Bar. We've got a Hyperspace City in the Clouds. I will get rid of that here in just a second. We're gonna put that here. Oh, it only showed me. That's why you guys didn't see that. Cool. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of that, or ignore that in the whatever. Doesn't matter. Red 5. There's a Harrison Dula. We needed her. We've got a legendary Home 1. Apologies for the quality of my camera. I definitely need to try to figure out a better way to do this. And then we have a foil Page Tico. I believe we're supposed to be getting anywhere from 4 to like 7 normal legendaries per box, depending, because they're like now every 5 to 6 instead of every 7 to 8. Admiral Holdo. We have another Nadiri Dockyards with an experience token. Moving along. Page Tico is Rose Tico's sister. We got the Fireball. We have a Hyperspace Dogfight. We've got a Devastator. That's my second one of those. And we have a foil Hot Shot Maneuver. So, excellent. Love it. Rose. Resistance Headquarter with an X-Wing on the back. We have here Biggs Darklighter. Needed that. We have a Cat and Mouse with the little rockets here. And then we have a foil Fight Fire with Fire. That's never gonna happen. With Vader, we have, actually, this Hyperspace Mos Eisley is a banger. Wow, look at that. We got an X-Wing on the back, we'll take that. Although, I kind of wish it wasn't an X-Wing so I could use it separately. We have Insurgent Saboteurs here, another just Aggression Rebel, more of Saw's groupies. Phoenix Squadron A-Wing, happy to have that. We have Eject, actually also quite happy to have that as well. We have a foil ARC 170, which is cool. I like ARC 170s, I think they're neat. We have a Hyperspace Captain Phasma. Yes, I would love the showcase, but I will accept the Hyperspace. I wish these could come Hyper Foil though. City in the Clouds with an X-Wing on the back. Moving through this pack. We got Frisk. No glory, only results. Yet another control card that shouldn't have been made, but is a very good card. There we go. And then we have a foil Kimolga Heavy Fighter. I should be separating out the rares, but whatever. Grand Admiral Thrawn. We have the Masasi Temple. It's actually kind of interesting that both of the aggression bases are rebel themed. Shield token on the back. We have a Royal Security Fighter. Card packs are at the end. I'm going to do the whole box all at once because I want that to be a single video. We've got a Hyperspace General Draven. We have a IG-88 rare. And then we have a Hyper Foil Resistance X-Wing. Last pack of box 1. Wedge Antilles. No showcase. That's okay, though. Hyperspace Resistance Headquarter. That's a pretty good-looking experience token, not going to lie. And then moving through the pack, in Debt to Crimson Dawn, we have a Boba Fett and then a Foil Academy graduate. So there we go. Our first box provides us with a Devastator, a Home One, a Unity of Purpose, the Ghost, and a Hyperspace Invincible. You love to see it. So there we go. That's box number 1. Box number 2, we're going to get right to it. I'm trying to do this quickly enough so I can make it all one video that's not just insane. Although I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. All right, first pack. Yeah, it's a Vader. And a Mos Eisley with a TIE Fighter on it. We'll take that. Contracted Jumpmaster. You love to see it. We have It's a Trap, and then a Foil Nabat Village, the new Cunning base. There's apparently the Hyper Foil version of this has Lake Country printed on the foiling, which is interesting. I will actually set this aside because that's probably worth a little bit more than some of the other stuff. I forgot to actually buy a binder for my set 4 stuff because I have my other Gamegenic binders up there. I'll probably have to buy one of those today at my pre-release. We got a Mos Eisley, which has an X-Wing token on it. We have an Independent Smuggler Hyperspace. Red Squadron Y-Wing, that completes my set there, which is nice. They Hate That Ship, that's number 2 of this, love it. And then we have a Skyway Cloud Car. Doo-doo. They need a yellow one. Asajj Ventress, Rare Leader. We have Feed Palace Hyperspace with an X-Wing token on the back. Love it. Gotta love it. Scrolling through the cards here, we have General Draven as a rare, and then we have a General Draven as a foil. So we actually have, I think we're missing just the Hyper Foil for General Draven. All right. Rio. Feed Palace with a TIE Fighter on the back. Tack Run, All Wings Report In, Dengar. Seasoned Fleet Admiral, art on this is quite good from Scarif. And then we have a foil Prepare for Takeoff. That's interesting. As long as the cards are good. Chopper Base with a shield on the back. We have Onyx Squadron Brute as a hyperspace. I'm glad I have less cards to sort this time. We have a Hyperspace Profundity Legendary. Nice. Jam Communications. And a foil Rebellious Hammerhead. I would love it if Kyle Petrock were at the Galactic Championship so I could get one of these arts signed by him. We got a Poe Dameron. I hear he's actually quite rare, which is interesting. Let's stick him in this pile for now. Nadiri Dockyards with a shield on the back. We have another Royal Security Fighter. My full playset of Red Squadron Y-Wings. Love it. Frisk, Airspeeder, Power from Pain. We've got the Tactical Heavy Bomber, which is our rare. And our foil is I Have You Now. One Hyperspace Legendary so far. Admiral Snack Bar. City in the Clouds with an X-Wing on the back. We have Indoctrinated Conscript. Love it. Honestly, this is a perfect card. No text, just piloting in the keyword and everything else that it does. I love it. Can I get 2 more of those, please? We've got a Rampart, which is a ship, and then we have a Diversion, which is our foil. Lacking a little bit in some spice, but you know, it's okay. Got a wedge. Would love to get a hyperspace wedge. We got a Masashi Temple here with a shield on the back. No hyperspace common. We got a blue leader. We take those. We got an L3 37 and then a foil Celestian Spacer. I'm not going to edit these today. I'll have to edit them tomorrow after the pay-per-view. Grand Admiral Thrawn. We got another hyperspace Mos Eisley. Would love this for it to not be an X-Wing or TIE Fighter. It's an X-Wing. Just because I'd love to be able to use one of them. I had that problem with set 3. BB-8, Fireball. Sabine's Masterpiece. Excellent. We need 2 more of these. I had that problem with set 3 where the tokens on the back made me keep the tokens in hyperspace and then I didn't have enough hyperspace bases. Captain Phasma. Foil uncommon, love it. No leaders from the set getting thrown in the trash? No. I think every leader has some use and is at least good in some form or fashion. Major Von Reg. Nadiri Dockyards with an experience token. We've got another hyperspace Corellian Freighter. I think this is actually a gorgeous image here. I loved it from set 1. Love it even more in set 4. We've got another Biggs Darklighter, we've got a Cassian Andor, and then we have a foil Onyx Squadron Brute. Yeah, no Padme Amidala's in this set. Thrawn, we've got Shield Generator Complex with an X-Wing on the back. Got that Hopeful Volunteer, that's the full playset there. Banshee. We have another Ghost, heck yes, just need 1 more of these. And then we have a foil Rogue Class Starfighter. I think that needs to be a requirement for all leaders that they make. You mean make them all good? I agree. Luke Skywalker. Nadiri Dockyards with a shield token. No hyperspace there. We do have a hyperspace U-Wing Lancer. I was very disappointed that this was not an inverse version of the blue leader where it was a ground unit that could go into space. But we got a hyperspace version. We got a jump to light speed and a tandem assault. You can make bad cards, but not bad leaders. Honestly, I disagree. You shouldn't make anything bad. Admiral Trench, that's our first one of those. But in principle, I do agree there. City in the Clouds with a shield token on the back. Red 5, we've got a Tam Ravora, a blue first leader pilot for whatever reason, blue. Foil, Never Tell Me the Odds. Starter card, pretty good. We take those. I should probably sleeve that, but whatever. That's one of the better Han starter cards. Wedge, Theed Palace with an X-Wing on the back. We have a Hyperspace Dakar Cargo Frigate. This is actually pretty decent with Kaz, but otherwise I don't think it's very good even in sealed. Gold Leader, another super heavy ion cannon, and then we have a foil Gorilla Soldier. Another Major Von Reg, another Masashi Temple with a TIE Fighter on the back. I think I probably have enough tokens that I can just stop doing that for now. We've got In the Heat of Battle. Each unit gains Sentinel and loses Saboteur for the phase. Then we have a foil Admiral Yularen. There we go. Hyperspace Poe Dameron from the same box. So we don't got to worry about trying to get a Hyperspace Poe Dameron. We already got him. Chopper Base with an experience token on the back. Dilapidated Starfighter. Oh, nice. So we have a Hyperspace Black 1. The light cards, the light background cards always make for excellent Hyperspace cards. Just beautiful. We got an Annihilator, Tag's Flagship, and a foil Fleet Interdictor. So that's our second regular legendary. When you need a bigger Avenger, trust no other than Annihilator. Luke Skywalker. Security Complex with a TIE Fighter. It's not a security complex, it's a shield complex. We have a close combat squadron, which is cool. We have a regular legendary Profundity, and we have a foil ATDP Occupier, which is an Imperial vehicle. Profundity, excellent. I can't remember if I pulled a Profundity in a previous pack of other things. We'll find out. Rio, Nadiri, X-Wing. We've got a Scouting Headhunter Hyperspace, followed by a Scouting Headhunter. General Hux, Nien Nub, excellent. I want 2 more of him, but I need at least 1 more. And a foil Grim Valor, also art by Kyle Petchak. Fantastic, love it. We got a Rose Tico, Resistance Headquarters with a shield on the back. Hopeful Volunteer, Rebellious Hammerhead, Wingman Black 2, Turbo Laser Salvo, hell yeah. Need 2 more of these. This is one I'm probably gonna have to trade for, unfortunately. And then we got a foil Homestead Militia. That's not a good reprint. Turbo Laser. So we're at 4 legendaries, which is good. 5 total with the Hyperspace. We got a Hyperspace Snack Bar. Nadiri Dockyards with a non-token on it. Phoenix Squadron A-Wing, I think that completes my playset. Biggs Darklighter, Allegiant General Pride, which is a first order card, but you know, it's difficult to use. And then we have a Hyper Foil Torpedo Barrage. This is our first Hyper Foil. Deal 5 indirect damage to a player. Oh my god. That's basically just deal 5 damage to an opponent. For 3. Not even open fire does that much. Oh, of course, the taunting, the absolute taunt of me. I hate it. I love it, but I hate it. So we got a Showcase Admiral Trench. This is definitely going immediately up for trade. But there you go. Actually, that's really good art. Hold on. Let me get a cleaner sleeve here. There we go. So there's the trench. Yep. We'll put that there. All right, we have an X-Wing on the back of this. Covering the wing, like you said, alternate art. Sell it. I would rather try to trade it for one of the showcases I want. If Trench becomes good, which I doubt, he'll be worth more. Hey, look, we got another Hera. Captain Phasma, we got a Radis, and a foil Swarming Vulture Droid. But I would love to trade this for either a Phasma or a Wedge. Hey, look, if he's better than people think, then he's going to be more valuable than other leaders that people think are good that aren't. Hey, there we go. We got ourselves a Hyperspace Wedge Antilles. Fantastic. Chopper base with a TIE Fighter on the back, so they are different. So here we go. We have a Hyperspace Biggs Darklighter. Heck yes. I will say the art on Trench, the Hyperspace Trench, excuse me, Showcase Trench is very good. Perimeter, ATRT, and Eject as our rare. I can't complain about pulling a Showcase. I really can't, so I'm not gonna. Shield Generator, Experience Token. We've got, yeah, boy, a Hyperspace Rebellious Hammerhead. This is absolutely the one that I would get Kyle to sign. My kid wishes he had robot arms. I think we all kind of wish we had robot arms in some form or fashion. Jam Communications and a foil Red Squadron Y-Wing. Love that. Last pack of box 2. Second showcase. No. We have a Resistance Headquarters with an Experience Token on the back. We have another page. We have a Hyperspace Tontif 4. We have our full play set of They Hate That Ship, fantastic. And we have a Hyperspace Colossus, which, no lie, this is going to be the Chase rare base in Hyperspace. Yeah, absolutely, I agree, this is money. I hate it. I hate the fact that it's a thing, but it is here. And, you know, 75 bucks, or trade me a Hyperspace ECL. We did manage to pull some pretty good stuff. Our second Ghost, we got 2 Profundities. We've got the Annihilator. I need 2 more Turbo Laser Salvos. And then we do have a Showcase Admiral Trench. So it's this is quite the pull. I'm happy to be able to have actually opened a Showcase as part of one of my box openings again. Super fun. Hasn't happened in a bit, since set 2. So, but there we go. That is box number 2. Box number 3. Throwing this out. We got that Trench in the last box. We still need 1 more Ghost. We have technically 3 more boxes, 2 regular boxes, including this one, and a card box to hopefully try and pull the last Ghost. Still need Phantoms. Still need, I think I still need one more Hera, and I need 2 more Sabine's Masterpiece. Oh, the 1 card versus 5 HP in control is literally nothing. Absolutely nothing. Major Von Red. We got a Chopper base with a TIE Fighter. Again, we're peeling through these as quickly as we can because everybody knows all the regular stuff. It's a trap, and hey, look, it's a foil Colossus. Can I get a thermal oscillator, please? Can we do a thermal oscillator, please? Admiral Akbar. We have City in the Clouds with a TIE Fighter. TIE Special Forces. We have a Hyperspace Grim Valor. Nub, so that's our completed play set there, including the starter deck one, but I'd love one more so I can have the security tag on it. We have Barrel Roll. Yeah, Pershing can draw you a card. There's a lot of stuff Control can do to negate the downside of Colossus. We got a Najeri Docks. We have another Hyperspace Carillion Freighter, which is good. We have ourselves a Cat and Mouse and a Foil Wingman Black 2, aka DS61-2. Mauler Mythal, as X-Wing titled him. So, Luke Skywalker, Mos Eisley with a tie on the back. Scooping through this as quickly as we can. We got another black one. There's Wingman Black 2. So black 1. Excellent. I believe that's my full playset. A foil no disintegrations. We take those. Lightning speed through this box. Masasi Temple with an experience token on it. We have an Onyx Squadron Brute with the backup like you said. Let's see. Stolen AT Hauler. That's quite good. That's very good in the Kaz deck. And then we have a Hyperfoil Retrofitted Airspeeder. Excellent. So there we go. So we got the Stolen AT Hauler. We have a Hyperspace Asajj Ventress. I think that's my first one of those. Excellent. We got an X-Wing token, Red 5, Temora, and a Echo Base Engineer foil. All right, shield token, TIE Bomber. We have a Sweep the Area. This is pretty good art here on Sweep the Area. We have a Hotshot Maneuver and a Foil Jedi Light Cruiser. So we know that is a thing where you get the alternate in the normal copy. I wouldn't say it is a thing, but it seems to be very likely. Could also just be packaging. X-Wing. Prepare for Takeoff, Hyperspace. I'd love to get a Hyperspace with this Red Squadron X-Wing. Got a Biggs, got a Hera, got a Radis, and got a foil Sweep the Area. So. Rose Tico. TIE Fighter. Boop, boop, boop. Scrolling through the pack here. R2-D2. Nebula Ignition as our legendary here with the Ghost and a couple Y-Wings on it. Very nice. And then we have a Hyperfoil Diversion. That's also pretty good. So, there we go. Snack Bar! Chopper Base with an X-Wing on the back. I'm okay with that. I've got plenty of Hyperspace Chopper Bases. L3 and a Droid Missile Platform foil. Remember when you used to be able to open booster packs and just kind of scroll through them as best as possible and not have to like rush to each different thing like this Black Squadron Scout Wing? Those were the days, right? Every card mattered. We have the Starhawk. That's my first one of those. And then we have a foil Veteran Fleet Officer. I'm actually interested to see how Veteran Fleet Officer does in like draft and sealed. So we're at 3 legendaries so far. You love to see it. Another foil, another Hyperspace Snack Bar, and we have an X-Wing token. Ooh, Hyperspace Captain Phasma. Very nice. That's our playset of Eject and a foil Electromagnetic Pulse. So, Hyperspace Special Forces tie. We love those. CR90 Relief Runner. Got the salvage. Here's another IG-2000 and a foil Von Regs tie interceptor. We have here a Rio. We have a shield generator complex with an experience token, so we'll put that there. Red leader, excellent. We've got our 4th or 5th version of super heavy ion cannon, and then we have a foil desperate commando. Admiral Piet, that's actually my first Piet. Mos Eisley with a tie. First Piet in 3 boxes, yeah. They hate that ship, excellent. That's actually good trade bait now, because there's gonna be a lot of people who want that. And another foil swarming vulture droid. This pack does not want to open. Hey, we got another hyperspace wedge. And we got a hyperspace dockyards with a TIE fighter on the back. And we have a hyperspace out the airlock. That's my second one of those. I think I do. I'm pretty sure I do. I haven't really been paying attention to a lot of the normals. Poe Dameron needed that. Item Versio and a hyper foil. I have you now. Very nice card. This box is making up for, I think, only one hyper foil in the last box. We got a Luke. We got a feed. See, swarming vulture droid right there. Nice. Hyperspace Luke Skywalker. Haven't pulled any regular versions of these. We have Black Leader, and then we have an Occupier Siege Tank. I still need 2 more Lukes. The fact when you need more rares than you need legendaries, that's the kicker there. We got a hyperspace TIE Dagger Vanguard. Gold Leader. There is no escape, and a foil U-Wing Lander. Another wedge. Another Theed Palace with a TIE Fighter on the back. There we go. Home 1 and a foil Clone Pilot. So that's our 4th legendary of the box. Bada Boomba. I don't know if I like the art better of this one or the first set one. Gonna be lots of cuts. Poe Dameron. We got a Temple with an X-Wing. Resupply carrier. There's another Leia, Allegiant General Pride, and a hyper foil Sith Trooper. Admiral Akbar, Mos Eisley. We have all wings report in, which is a hyperspace version. We have Close the Shield Gate. That's my second one of these, I believe. And then we have a foil Death Space Skirmisher. I wanted to say Skimmer there. Yeah, the Sith Trooper is definitely pretty good art, and can be quite good in combination with a couple of other cards. Rose, TIE Fighter. Rose is the name of my dog. Unity of Purpose. That's another legendary. Apology accepted, Captain Nita. So we do have 5 legendaries. That's probably the amount of legendaries that we're going to get unless we get something hyperspace. No ghost, but we did get a stolen hauler. We have a hyperspace Rio Durant. Shout out to Jon Favreau. Look, see, 2 swarming TIE Vultures. I saw somebody else open a pack with 2 of those in it, so I like that they can do that. We have Face Off hyperspace. We have Moff Gideon and a foil CR90 relief runner. And then here is our last pack of this box, breezing through it as quickly as we possibly can. We got an X-Wing token. We have a hyperspace Punch It. I believe that's our second one of these, which is good. If I can get a third one, that would also be good. Another Pantoran Starship Thief and a foil First Order Stormtrooper. So, you know, in terms of what we got, it's not the best box in the world, but it is 5 total legendaries with Unity of Purpose, Home 1, Starhawk, Nebula Ignition, and Stolen AT Hauler. In fact, this is actually my first copy of each of these and my second copy of both of these. So, you know what? In terms of a third box, especially after the last box, it's average. It's average, and we'll take average. That's box number 3. Box 4, our last regular box here, which is fantastic. We've done decently so far. Still need one more Ghost. Still need 2 more Sabine's Masterpiece. Still need 3 more Phantom 2s. That might be a problem. We'll have to see what happens with this card box that we open. All right, here we go. Like I said before, we're just gonna lightning speed these as best we can. Yeah, there's a Pope. We have a Hyperspace X-Wing. Moving through this as quickly as we can. Blue Leader, War Juggernaut, surprisingly good card. Jump to Lightspeed and a foil attack run. Might have to trade some cards. Hey, you know what? You say that as if it's an obvious thing. How many trades did I get done in set 2 when I was doing my progression series? The answer is 4 out of 4 months. So, Captain Phasma. X-Wing. Determined Recruit. Hyperspace. Little Celestian boy. Or girl, I guess I shouldn't. There we go. There's our Nyanub. Ooh, and a foil R2-D2. We'll take those. So I got my full play set of Nyanubs. That's fantastic. Luke, we have an experience token, no common hyperspace, BB-8. Our first Ahsoka Tano, and it's a hyperspace. Very nice. Got an L3 and a foil dorsal turret. Rio Durant, Mos Eisley with a tie on it. No common hyperspace, but we do have an uncommon salvage hyperspace. This is quite good. IG 2000. Ooh, hyperfoil legendary Han Solo. What's up, Kona? Nice. Very, very interesting here. So, I'm not entirely sure if this is a card that I'll run in any deck, but I'm definitely going to keep it because it might be good. So, hope you're having a good weekend, Kona. No Hyperspace Grand Admiral Thrawns. That's disappointing. We have here a Corporate Light Cruiser. Little fringe vehicle here. Salvage is quite good. I'm excited to get that into my, I think it's in the sideboard of my Wedge deck. We have Rampart here, and then we have a foil Independent Smuggler. Another Hyperspace Asajj Ventress. That's probably going to end up being a trade. We have a backwards shield here, which is a Theed Palace. Interesting. 2 Swarming TIE Vulture Droids. Captain Phasma. We have a Shadowcaster, our first one of those, and also a legendary. And then our foil is Outer Rim Outlaws. So our first regular legendary, our first Shadowcaster. I don't know if that's one I'm going to keep. Got a Wedge. Got a Masasi Temple with an X-Wing. We do have a Hyperspace Landing Shuttle. Very good Thrawn bait. Moving through, we do have a Hyperspace. We have Lightspeed Assault. The art on this is so good, it should have been a legendary, but it's only a rare. And then we have a Hyperfoil Repair. Okay. It's not a bad card, it's just like, that could have been any other Hyperfoil. Rio Durant, City in the Clouds with an X-Wing. No common hyperspace. Frisk, we have a Hyperspace Cassian Andor. We have another super heavy ion cannon and a Hyperfoil resupply carrier. See, it could have been a resupply carrier. Thankfully, I still got a resupply carrier. The fact that resupply carriers are common is actually very interesting. Our second Piet, which is good. Masasi Temple with nothing good on the back of it. We got another Tam Ravora. Republic Y-Wing. I'm okay with only one ramp card in the entire set. We don't need ramp cards every set. Luke Skywalker. Hyperspace Mos Eisley. What are we gonna do? It's a shield. Okay, sick. So I can now use that as the actual base. Hyperspace Sith Trooper. Ooh. Special Forces tie. We've got Relentless Fire Spray. I would love to try to do something with this, but honestly, I'm not sure. It being double red is very tough. And then we have a foiled direct hit. Death Star plans considered ramp? Yeah, I guess. Reducing the cost of something is still ramping up the resources, technically, just the other way. Von Reg, X-Wing, Swarming Vulture Droid, but only one. Red Leader, there we go. There's our third ghost. So the more expensive card I've managed to get, Director Krennic foil. Very happy to have my full play set of ghosts. I would like to get these in hyperspace, unfortunately, but I have the regular ones for now. We'll see what that is. I am going to have the deck built and set aside. I don't know exactly if I'm going to play it at any point in time, but I will have the deck built. ATDP Occupier, again, light border card, goes hard. You love to see it. Another resupply carrier. We have a Seasoned Fleet Admiral. And we have a foil Lake Country. I will take that. Would have preferred a hyperspace. Hyperspace or a hyperfoil. But I will take the foil Lake Country. Interestingly enough, I have not gotten a thermal oscillator, and I'm a little annoyed about that because I actually need that for my deck. Snack bar, Feed Palace with an X-Wing. R2-D2, there is no escape. And a foil supporting ETA-2. Rare bases seem lighter than in other sets. I've pulled a bunch of them. I've pulled 2 Lake Countries. I've pulled one of the yellow. I've pulled one of the green and 3 of the blue. Chopper base with shield. We've got a Corvus. That's our first one of those. And a foil Rafa Marquez. I did pull a lot in set 1, but I don't know exactly if mine was that specific. We got a hyperspace TIE fighter. Love it. Red 5, there's a Hera. Yes, our second stolen AT hauler, so I should only have to buy 1 of these. And a foil TIE Dagger Vanguard. Love it. We are over halfway for this last box here. Darth Vader. We have a TIE Fighter, we got a barrel roll, we have a tandem assault. See, light, the light cards, so much better. So much better with that hyperspace. Biggs, Mando, Radis, First Order TIE Fighter foil. I'm probably gonna have the core built for Phasma that I can switch between either Phasma or Von Reg. Rose, Shield. No hyperspace. We do have a hyperspace here. Hyperspace General Hux. We like those. Turbo Laser Salvo. Heck yes. Only need 1 more of those. And a foil General Draven. Very happy to get the Turbo Laser Salvo, though. That puts us at 4 regular legendaries, 1 hyperfoil. So theoretically, we should get 1 more legendary. Vader. Mos Eisley with a TIE token. Kamoga Heavy Fighter. I never really got to pilot this in Star Wars Galaxies, but it is a fun looking ship. Hot Shot Maneuver and a foil Stay on Target. Stay on target. Come on, camera, stay on target. There we go. Hyperspace Major Von Reg. We have a shield token there. Chimera, Captain Tarkin. Corporate Defense Shuttle also seems to be pretty good in Kaz. I think I may have already said that. Special Forces TIE Fighter foil. Admiral Akbar. Mos Eisley with a TIE token. Nothing there, nothing there. Our 5th copy of They Hate That Ship. And then Bunker Defender. I would love it if the rares were a little bit more balanced. I'm happy to have 3 copies if They Hate That Ship, but now I have 5. Thankfully, that one's actually worth a little bit more, or will be worth a little bit more. X-Wing token, definitely have enough tokens. Hyperspace Academy Graduate, that looks great. Sentinel, attached unit gains Sentinel. Easy peasy. That's why hyperspaces are chief. Hyperspaces are really good because they remove the extra text that you don't need if you know how to play the game already. Hyperspace Page Tico. And a foil Zygerian Starhopper. 3 packs left in this box. Still no hyperspace Tarkin or Thrawn. Definitely not going to get a Hyperspace Tarkin because Tarkin's not a leader in this set. We have another black 1. I believe that completes our play set. We do also have a Hyperfoil back here, which is a Hyperfoil barrel roll. Barrel roll, do a barrel roll. Old memes, sorry. There we go. That's my first Kaz. Would love to get him in Hyperspace. Got an X-Wing token. We have a Hyperspace First Order tie. Love it. Ooh, boy, yeah, there we go. Hyperspace Chewbacca. Nice. I'm pretty sure I pulled one of those in one of the other packs. Very happy to have that. We've got an Invisible Hand as well. That's my first one of those as a rare. And then we have the Dorian Gunship, which is Rebel Ship. Last pack of box number 4, the last regular box, and basically the last pack of this specific video. There we go. Thank you. We have a Hyperspace Kaz. Don't have to worry about that anymore. Still need a Hyperspace Thrawn. And for a common, that's kind of interesting. Tie token. Hopeful Volunteer. All right, so no Hyperspace, which is fine. We have Item Versio as our rare and Interceptor Ace as our foil. So, you know, this box is... We got a couple key pieces. We got ourselves our second Turbo Laser Salvo. We got ourselves our second Stolen AT Hauler. We got ourselves our third Ghost, which is good, Shadowcaster, and this lovely Hyper Han Solo. So we're actually pretty happy with that. So that is box number 4. And there you have it, 4 boxes cracked open. I actually had better luck with these 4 boxes from this set than I've had with cases in previous sets. But we did get that Trench Showcase. We got our complete playset of Ghosts. We got that Hyperfoil Han Solo Legendary. We got a couple AT Haulers, some Turbo Laser Salvos. A bunch of things that we needed for the set. As it stands right now, as of recording, which is the following day, I have actually been able to do some trades and some cool stuff, so that's pretty interesting to get a hold of the cards. The more legendaries they packed into this set, the easier it was actually to pull legendaries individually, but the harder it was to pull normal rares. If you saw, we only got 1 Invisible Hand. We didn't get any Side on the Thanos. We didn't get any Thermal Oscillators. That was super disappointing, at least for the Thermal Oscillator, because I know I need that for Wedge, which you saw in the video previously, so I'm gonna have to go find one of those. Anyway, that's the 4 boxes for this. In the next video, which should drop tomorrow at our normal Tuesday time slot, you'll see the complete opening of my Carbonite booster box opening, which has some really cool stuff in there as well. So thank you very much, everybody, for joining me. We'll see you in the next video. Enjoy your Jump to Lightspeed experiences. We coming up on release here. Everybody already has all their cards, but Premiere stuff should be coming out soon, so it'll be interesting to see what everybody's building for Jump to Lightspeed in this set. Thank you for joining me. Remember to like and comment on this video. Let me know what your favorite pull of mine was. Let me know what your favorite pull of yours was. Subscribe to the Star Wars Unlimited YouTube channel for all of your Star Wars Unlimited needs. Thank you for joining me, folks. I've been RybackStun. You've been my amazing audience, and I will see you in light speed.